Gina, I need to talk to you about my mom's funeral.
Oh, sure, Anton. I just heard from your dad. We'll all be meeting up for drinks on Thursday the 5th, and the funeral itself is on Friday, right?
Yeah, that's right. Apparently we got pushed back a day because they're having some technical problems at the funeral parlor. So we're just gonna go for drinks on the 5th instead.
Right. It's also the busiest time of year for them right now, and I heard you sometimes have to wait over a week, so I guess we should count ourselves lucky they managed to fit us in the next day.
So anyway, as for what I messaged you about, sorry babe, but I'll be going to work today.
Huh? Work? I thought today was the start of your condolence leave. I thought you got a full week off for a parent.
I do. But I got a call from the hospital Mom was staying at while I was at work and had to rush off in a panic. I had to drop a particularly troublesome project I've been trying to get completed for ages, and now the office is in chaos with everyone trying to pick up the pieces. I didn't find anyone to take over for me, so I'm worried about how they're going to cope since everyone already has their own stuff to deal with. I'll never be able to have peace of mind with the thought of them all rushing around and having their schedules messed up on my behalf. So, I'm gonna dash over and take care of it. Which means, and I'm sorry about this, babe, but I think I'll be sleeping at the office tonight.
I see.
I'll be home tomorrow night. I feel bad asking, but would you mind taking care of my pops in the house while I'm away?
I see. I guess you are in a difficult spot, and it's only natural you'd want to get back on top of everything to save your coworkers the trouble. I think your work ethic and sense of duty to your company are admirable.
I'm really sorry about the timing here, babe. I know it sucks, but we do have a little time before the funeral, and I seriously need to get this handled as soon as possible so things can get back to normal for everyone at the office and I can get a good night's sleep again.
Yeah, I get it. All right. Gina! Long time no see, girl! It's me, Nina! Do you remember me? Huh? Nina? Nina? Oh! By any chance, is this the Nina from my class in high school? Bingo! Anyway, let's get down to business. Tell me, Gina, where do you think I am right now? I'm sorry, Nina, but I don't have time to be messaging right now. I'll get in touch when things have settled down, okay? Ooh, get you, little Miss Diva. Looks like someone's in a grouch. No, it's not like that. Looks like I have no choice. Hey, Gina, it must really suck for you, huh? I can't believe it's your husband's day off, but he didn't even stay home to spend time with you. Day off? Sure, it's technically his day off. We don't have the luxury of spending time together right now. We're going through a difficult time. Ah, I see. Does that mean you saw this coming? Me stealing your husband Anton from you, that is. Huh? So, back to where we just left off. Where do you think I am right now, Gina? Go on. Tell me. I don't know, and I don't care. Jeez, you're no fun. Whatever, so be it. The truth is, I'm with Anton in the luxury hot spa resort in Gregsby Town. Quit joking around. I'm not in the mood. You wish I was joking. What the hell is this? We've been dating for a whole 2 years now. I think it's gonna be time for us to tie the knot soon. Yes. My big dream wedding is going to be amazing. 2 years? Does that mean you've had your claws in him ever since we started caring for his mom? You need to hurry up and divorce him so I can have him all to myself. Why would you be doing this now of all times? Listen to me, girl, and listen good. You think you're such hot shit, don't you? Did you think I forgot what a teacher's pet you were in school? You had no right to be getting grades that good despite coming from a single mother household. You even got into the best college in the state, and on a scholarship with a tuition fees exemption, no less. Ugh. It makes my blood boil just thinking about it. How can there be so much injustice in the world? You make me sick, you disgusting freeloader. Wait, is this why you... And that's not all. Anton's mom and dad were fiercely against the wedding when they found out you were raised by a single mom, weren't they? No, that was only his mom, actually. Sure, she might have been opposed to us being together, but his dad and little brother were perfectly fine with it. And actually, they were super supportive. We ended up going ahead with it in the end after Anton persuaded his mom to give us the go-ahead. Yep, I know. I didn't ask for an explanation, sweetie. You see, I already know the intimate details of your private life. Apparently, she only agreed to let you marry when he told her that you, coming from a broken family, meant you'd have nowhere to escape to, so she could treat you like her own personal slave. Did you know that's how Anton talks about you behind your back? Huh? Wait, what? Your mom got on board when she heard that, which is the only reason she finally agreed to the marriage. Didn't you think it was strange how she changed her mind all of a sudden? What is this? If you don't believe me, how about I send you the chat logs? I keep them in a special folder I check whenever I'm feeling bored and need to laugh. I see. I would like to confirm all this now, but I'm incredibly busy and it's not a good time. Listen, Nina, if you want me to divorce him, you're gonna need to send me a hell of a lot more proof than just a picture. Sure, I can do that. My family is rich, so if you charge us for compensation, we'll barely even notice. My mommy and daddy will be happy to pay any amount of money if it means securing their precious daughter's happiness. So it's evidence you want, huh? All right, prepare to receive mountains of the stuff. You're probably going to want to start crying when you see what I'm about to send, so be sure to take regular breaks in between looking and taking deep, big breaths.
Hey, Gina. You announced you were divorcing me at my mom's frickin' funeral? What the hell's gotten into you? I can't believe you shoved a set of divorce papers in my face and stormed out of the church while I was mourning my dead mom. I got quizzed and interrogated by my entire goddamn family because of you. Do you know how much embarrassment you've caused me? This is the most senseless, ridiculous, absurd thing I've ever heard of.
If I'm absurd, then what are you?
Excuse me? What have I done that's absurd?
How about you ask your girlfriend about it? You are just as bad as each other.
My girlfriend?
Nina Jenkins.
What?
I know all about how you guys met after you approached her at a bar, but apparently you didn't know she was my classmate back in high school.
Seriously? Wait. How do you know any of this?
She exposed your relationship to me herself. Tell me, Anton, when do you think she told me? It was the night of the first day of your condolence leave, when you told me you were going to the office.
What?
A luxury hot spa resort, huh? You must have been really broken up about your mom. Congrats, Anton. You just won the grand prize for being the world's biggest scumbag. I mean, please. Using your condolence leave to go on a seedy vacation with your lover behind your wife's back? Are you really in any position to say I'm acting senselessly?
Gina, well, Nina seemed so excited when she pitched the plan for the vacation to me that I couldn't refuse.
Really? Because based on what she told me, you offered to pay for the whole thing. Also, she thought it was just a regular vacation and didn't know anything about your mom.
Huh?
I don't know if it's because Nina's never had a single job in her life, but she didn't know what condolence leave meant when I told her the situation.
Wow, really?
I'm sure you can imagine how surprised I was to get a slew of gloating messages from your pea-brained lover about how she'd stolen you from me while I was making preparations for your mom's funeral and you pretended to be at work. You're reaching levels of absurdity previously thought impossible here, Anton. I guess trying to steal another woman's husband is pretty absurd in and of itself. I couldn't decide whether you were both as bad as each other. But when I stopped to think about it, I figured the guy who used his condolence leave to mourn his dead mother as an opportunity to go on a lover's hot spa retreat absolutely had to take the prize. You may have been cheating on me, and Princess Nina may have come at you all of a sudden begging for a vacation, but I might have actually been able to maintain the tiniest morsel of respect for you if you'd offered to reschedule for a later date, or just said no because you were mourning your mom. The fact that you still chose your lover's vacation in spite of everything you had going on shows me that you truly are a heartless lowlife with zero redeeming qualities. And that's the mild version of what I think you are. Believe me, I could say so much more, but then I figure, what's the point? It won't change anything, and you're not worth the energy.
Just shut up, woman. This ain't fair. You can't go pinning this all on me. You've done your fair share of wrong, too. You got up and stormed out like a little kid having a tantrum in the middle of my mom's frickin' funeral. I mean, seriously, shoving a set of divorce papers in my face in front of all those people? What in the heck do you think you're playing at? Surely you could have waited until after the funeral. Why did you have to go and embarrass me in front of everyone I know like that? You got some nerve to spit on my mom's memory by turning her funeral into an episode of Jerry Springer, and then act like you're some righteous hero of justice, and I'm the one in the wrong.
Right. Normally what I did would be downright unacceptable. But you see, Anton, your dad gave me his permission to do what I did at the funeral.
What? My dad?
Listen, your lover, Nina, tried to barge her way into our house this morning.
She did what now?
You didn't tell her about your mom, so she had no idea how busy I was with the funeral arrangements. She was so disappointed at how weak my reaction to finding out about the affair was after she'd been waiting so long in excitement to tell me about it. Between feeling let down by how few craps I gave about her and the fact that you hadn't been answering her calls and responding slowly to her messages lately, she reached her wits' end, flipped out, and drove over to the house in a rage. Her anger turned to confusion when she let herself in by the front door, only to find your dad sobbing alone in his mourning clothes, holding a photo of your mother in the kitchen. That's when the reality of the situation sunk in.
My dad?
Your dad's always had good instincts. Figuring something fishy was going on, instead of calling you, he called me immediately and asked me to come over. When I explained the situation to him, it became pretty obvious what had happened.
Are you serious?
That's not all. Your dad, livid with what you'd done, messaged the whole family and everyone set to attend the funeral with word of your affair.
He did what?
He told me I was free to leave the funeral at any time if the stress of everything all got to be too much for me. And to be honest, I was already at breaking point mentally and emotionally. So I took him up on his offer and left halfway through. As for the divorce papers, Nina brought them with her when she let herself into the house. All I did was sign them and hand them over to you.
Jesus Christ! This cannot be real. Where's Nina now?
She went home. I called her parents after she left and told them about what she'd done, so presumably they're surveilling her at their place now.
Gina?
Oh, and you'll be paying me compensation.
Compensation?
I'll be hiring a lawyer in a week or so once I've had the time to rest and get my mind in a better place.
You're gonna file for compensation from me while I'm still mourning my mom.
Somehow or other, Anton. I feel like using your condolence leave to go on vacation at a hot spa resort with your lover permanently disqualified you from using your mother's death as an excuse to get out of anything.
Yeah, but...
I also have your dad's full support and backing, so I'm fully committed to doing this properly, and I promise I'll be taking you for everything I can. You better not try to escape. It's time to man up and face the consequences of your actions. Gina? Hello, are you there? What do you want? Well, I was kinda hoping we could discuss the whole thing with the compensation. I'll be hiring a lawyer over the coming days, so they'll be in contact with you when we've decided on how much you owe me. Well, Gina, I was kinda hoping we could, forget about all this. Excuse me? Please, just think about this for a sec. I didn't know anything about Anton's mom dying, or you guys being in the middle of making the preparations for her funeral, right? If I had known, I would have never have done what I did when I did. In a sense, I'm a victim in all this too, because Anton lied to me. So yeah, can we just forget all this and move on? Let bygones be bygones and all that? You must be crazy if you think I'm just gonna forget about what you did to me. Sure, I acknowledge that Anton was in the wrong for not telling you about his mom or the funeral. Right? So why can't we just forget about it? Because Anton not filling you in on all the details about his mom and you stealing my husband from me are two completely separate issues. So the compensation is going full steam ahead. You'll be paying me a lot of money, Nina, so I suggest you start rummaging through your piggy bank. Oh my god. What the hell is wrong with you? Have you never heard of the word sympathy before? How about you try having a heart, you insensitive old bag? I have been researching legal stuff online, and I'm pretty sure this counts as Wait, what was it again? Extenuating circumstances. Extenuating circumstances? It counts as nothing of the sort, and you're tragically deluded if you think otherwise. In what way does not knowing about Anton's mom's funeral expunge you of guilt for the affair? Not only that, but an affair you intentionally plotted with glee to satisfy some pathetic grudge you held against me since back when we were in high school. And which you willfully and voluntarily sent me tons of evidence of to hurt me as much as possible. How could you think there is any way for you to get off the hook on this one? Well, Just listen to me. You don't know how difficult my situation is right now. I have always been more of a housework girl, so I haven't had many jobs and don't have much experience working. Correction. I think you mean you've never had any jobs. Just because Mommy and Daddy reached their wits' end with you sponging off them and refused to pay the compensation doesn't mean you're getting out of it. I can't do this, Gina. I am begging you. Please, try to understand. What, did you seriously think I was going to feel any pity for you because you're actually going to have to face the consequences of your actions yourself? Instead of being pulled out of yet another mess by the bank of Mommy and Daddy? But... Obviously not. I'm actually pleased it turned out this way. But I never thought this was gonna happen. Anyone who goes out of her way to steal another woman's husband should be prepared to lose everything. Gina! I'm not letting you off the hook. And I have zero sympathy for you. I have no intention of going easy on you in court. You will be paying me every cent of the compensation I charge you for. Oh my god! There's no way out this time. You made your bed, now lie in it. After moving out of the in-laws' house, my friend kindly let me stay with her for a while, and with that, I finally set to work on hiring a lawyer and kicking off the divorce proceedings. I was convinced Anton would try to resist me at every turn, but to my surprise, he decided to yield to my demands after receiving a stern talking to from his dad. A few days later, I received every cent of the compensation I asked for in one lump sum, and the divorce was finalized. To make matters worse for my wayward ex-husband, word of him using his condolence leave to go on a lover's vacation got out at his workplace, and he voluntarily resigned to avoid the shame of being fired at the request of his boss. Finally, he was disowned by his dad and kicked out of the house. As for Nina, his partner in crime, After paying me my compensation by taking out a huge loan, she too was disowned by her mom and dad and kicked out onto the streets with nothing but a few dollars and a suitcase with her belongings to her name. There's something kind of poetically romantic about the two lovers of our story getting disowned by their parents and made homeless at the same time, don't you think? Apparently, they started renting a crappy old beat-up apartment in the rough part of town, an area known for its major crackhead and prostitute problem. However, in a sweet irony, it turns out Anton and Nina weren't a very good match for each other after all. Apparently, they started getting into fierce arguments every day. And before long, the neighbors, sick of not being able to sleep, reported them to the landlord. It's looking like they're going to be thrown back out on the streets before the end of the month.
Hey Lily, I'm feeling really sick today. I don't think I can help with Grandpa's birthday dinner tonight. Seriously, Maya? Since when? You were just fine this morning. I have a fever and my body's aching. Look, Maya, you're the big sister. You're supposed to be in charge. It's Grandpa's special day and we need everyone's help to make it perfect. Oh God, Lily, knock it off. I can't get up. Maya, this could be Grandpa's last birthday. Can't you at least try to push through your moodiness and help us out? I said I'm sick. What part of that don't you understand? I don't want to make things worse by forcing myself to do something I can't. I'm just worried that you're making excuses again, Maya. You always seem to find a way out of things. Last year, you bailed out of Grandpa's birthday party for the same reason. That's not fair, Lily. I'm not making excuses. I really don't feel well. Okay, I'm not gonna sit around and wait for you to feel better. I'm gonna start organizing everything myself. Fine, do whatever you want, but don't expect me to help with anything. I won't. I'm done trying to convince you. I'll handle it all by myself. Suit yourself. Hey, honey, where are you?
At home.
What do you mean at home? You promised you're gonna come to the venue and help me with Grandpa's birthday party.
Well, I didn't say I'm gonna be there at all times. What do you need now?
Maya bailed on the birthday party, and now I have even more on my plate. Can you please come here and help me? Olive? Honey, please let me know if you can make it. I'm dealing with so much right now. I can't go running after you like this.
I'm sorry, Lily. I can't help you tonight.
What? Why not?
I have some work stuff to take care of. I won't be there until late.
You promised you'd help me though. I can't do this all by myself.
I know, but I really can't get out of this work thing.
Fine, I'll just have to figure it out on my own then.
Good luck.
Hey Grandpa Jay, I just wanted to say happy birthday again. I hope you had a great time at the party.
Thank you, Lily. I had a wonderful time. Everyone did a great job organizing everything.
I'm so glad you enjoyed it.
Where were you, though? I didn't see you for much of the night.
Oh, I was quite busy organizing the food today. The kitchen needed my help for a while, but all was good. I'm just glad we pulled out such an amazing party.
Oh, so you were the one organizing the party? That's what I thought, but Maya told me differently.
What do you mean?
Maya told me she did everything herself.
What? No, that's not true. Maya was supposed to help me, but she said she was sick.
She certainly didn't look sick tonight.
I'm sorry, Grandpa. I really didn't want to ruin your mood, especially today.
Oh, don't worry, my sweet child. You did a fantastic job on your own, Lily. Everything was perfect.
Thanks, Grandpa Jay. I just wanted to make sure your birthday was special.
It was very special, Lily. And I want you to know how much I appreciate everything you've done for me. Especially the cake, dear God. It was too delicious for my own good.
Aw, thank you. How did you know that I baked it?
Of course I do. I recognized it right away. Who else would bake as well as my granddaughter?
Aw, I'm so glad. Happy birthday again, Grandpa. I hope you'll be with us for as long as possible.
I hope so too, Lily. And I'm so proud of you. How's your business idea shaping up?
Oh, I've been giving it a lot of thought. I have some savings for it already.
That's amazing. I'm sure your bakery will be so many people's favorite. Are you having any difficulty?
Well, Maya's mentioned that she wanted to open a business too, and she wanted to borrow my money, so I'm a bit torn.
Don't you worry, my child. You have to prioritize yourself first.
I know, I just feel selfish doing so.
You silly kid. You're the most loving person I know. Listen, get some sleep, and we'll talk about this later, alright?
Thanks, Grandpa. Sleep well tonight. Maya, where are you? How come I can't call you? This is urgent. Honey, please answer my calls. There's an emergency. Please, Maya, pick up. I need you to pick up the phone right now. Where the hell are you, Olive? I can't contact you or Maya. Please text me back ASAP.
Sorry, Lily. I've been in meetings all day. What's going on?
Grandpa's just passed away. I'm at the hospital now.
Oh my god, Lily. I'm sorry.
I've been trying to call you all day. Where have you been?
I'm sorry. Just a lot of meetings today. I'll be there as soon as I can.
This is just great. I can't even depend on my own husband at a time like this.
Please, give me a break, honey. It's been a long day. Coming home as soon as I can.
Oh my god, I can't believe it. Did Grandpa pass away? He's gone, Maya. He's gone. This is all your fault, Lily. You're always hogging him and taking all the time with him. What are you talking about? I was the one who took care of him all these years. I was the one who was there for him when you were too busy with your own life. That's not true. I helped out whenever I could. No, you didn't. You were always so full of excuses that you didn't even feel the need to show up anymore. And now you're gonna blame me for this? That's just disgusting, Maya. What the hell? You took all the time with him away from me. Listen, Maya, I don't need you adding to my stress right now. Just stay away from me. Try to show up at the hospital for Grandpa, at least. What? Now? If not now, when? Maya, what's wrong with you? Well, but he passed away, right? It's not like I can talk to him now. Oh god. What? Stop acting like you're the favorite granddaughter just because you bake some sugary birthday cakes. What a snob. I'm done with you. Stop texting me. Just leave me alone, Maya. You don't deserve him. Stay away from me. Honey, are you home?
Yes, I got everything you asked me to get. What more do you want?
Please don't talk to me like that. Not today, Olive.
I meant, what else could I help you with?
Did you tell Maya that Grandpa Jay passed away?
No. Why?
Because she somehow found out, and I never told her.
I don't know how she found out, Lily. Maybe someone else told her.
I find it hard to believe that someone else would tell her before me. Have you been with her today?
No, I haven't seen her today.
Then how does she find out?
I don't know, Lily. Maybe she heard it from someone else.
This doesn't make any sense.
Are you really gonna make a big deal out of this? Don't we have more important things to take care of right now?
I just have a bad feeling, that's all. But I do need to start taking care of the paperwork.
Yeah, focus on the things that matter, honey. Do you know where Grandpa kept his will and other important documents?
With his lawyer, Miss Reinhardt, why?
I can help you with that. Why don't you give me your contact and I'll schedule a meeting with her.
Okay, that sounds like a good idea. Hopefully she can help us sort everything out.
I'm sure she will. I'll take care of it for you, alright?
Okay, thanks, honey. Honey, you didn't come home at all yesterday. What happened? Why can't I contact you again? Guess who's actually the favorite granddaughter? I told you not to text me, Maya. Oh, and why should I listen to you? I'm the big sister, after all. What do you want, Maya? I asked a question, and I want you to answer it. Who do you think Grandpa Jay loved more? Me or you? Please stop with your nonsense. Don't even mention his name. Haha, you fool. You knew the answers to me, even when you worked your butt off trying to please him and make him happy. I'll block you right now if you don't stop with this nonsense. Do you know what I found in his will? All of his inheritance belongs to me. I have the copy of the will right here, and it clearly states that I'm the sole beneficiary. What are you talking about? I'm talking about my right, Lily. The house you're living in belongs to me too. You should move out in 2 days. What? You heard me. Do you need some more time? If you ask nicely, I'll give you till the end of the week. No, Maya, there's no way Grandpa would kick me out of the house like that. Well, he did, and I don't like your tone. You're gonna have to move out immediately. Maya, this is not fair. Grandpa loved us both, and I refuse to believe that he would leave me without even a place to stay. I don't care what you believe, Lily. The fact is that I have the will right here, and it's all mine. You know what? I might even have the money to open my own bakery, huh? Maya, this is not how we should be handling this. We need to be respectful of each other and Grandpa's wishes. I am being respectful, Lily. I'm following Grandpa's wishes. I don't believe you. I think you're lying to me. You just want to be cruel to me. I'm not lying. If you don't believe me, then that's your problem. This isn't fair, Maya. I can't just move out like that. Well, that's not my problem. You'll have to figure it out. I can't believe you're acting like this. Grandpa would be so disappointed in you. I don't care what Grandpa would think. This is my inheritance, and I'm gonna do what I want with it. I can't talk to you right now. This is too much to handle. Fine, then don't talk to me. But the fact remains that I'm the only one who's inheriting everything. And you're moving out first thing tomorrow. Honey, I really need you to read this message and answer me right now. What should you do with Grandpa's inheritance paperwork? I need to figure out what's going on.
I took care of it, Lily.
God, here you are. Where have you been? Maya's claiming that all the inheritance belongs to her, and that we have to move out immediately. I think she's lying.
Well, have you seen any of the paperwork?
No, she won't show me the will. She says she has it, but she won't let me see it.
Well, then you can't say that she's lying.
What do you mean, Olive? Don't you understand that this means that we'll have to move out of the house in just a few days?
Actually, I'm staying with Maya.
What?
Yeah, I'm with her now.
What do you even mean? Pick up the phone and talk to me.
Look, Lily, this isn't easy, but you need to accept the fact that I'm not in love with you anymore. I'm sending you the divorce paper tomorrow. I'll ask Maya to give you some more time with the house.
What the hell are you talking about? You're my husband, Olive.
Not anymore. I'm with Maya now.
How could you do this to me? She's my sister. How could you both do this to me?
Sorry, Lily. Gotta do what's best for myself. Goodbye.
Olive! Is this Lily Riverwood? I'm your grandpa's lawyer. I've been trying to get in contact with you, but couldn't. Miss Reinhardt, hi. I haven't noticed any missed calls. Sorry for that. I've just dealt with a lot right now. That's alright. Do you think you've accidentally blocked my number from your phone? I'm texting you the different number. Oh, I certainly don't think I did. Perhaps someone's messed with my phone. Listen, Lily, I've worked for Jay for ages. He's practically my family too. He asked me to be specifically careful with your sister, Maya. Maya? Yes, and your husband too. Do you think they might have wanted to keep you away from talking directly to me? Honestly, I'd love to say no, but I think that must be the case. Maya's claiming that she's the sole beneficiary of Grandpa's inheritance, but she won't show me the will, and I'm starting to think that something fishy's going on. That does sound suspicious. I can look into it and get back to you. But I need you to give me permission to handle your grandpa's documents. You mean my permission? No one's supposed to touch them? Exactly. That's odd. My husband said that he had contacted you and got the documents handled. I'm sorry to say this, but he's lying. I'm very serious about my work and would never allow him to get access to them. Would you let me look into it for you? Absolutely. Thank you, Miss Reinhardt. Lily, I have some information for you. It turns out that Maya's will was actually faked. Faked? What do you mean? She hacked into my office and stole the will to replace it with a fake one. However, I was already warned by Jay and was prepared. We have the original version safe somewhere else. Oh my god! I can't believe it! What are we gonna do? Don't worry, I have a plan. We're gonna take this to court and prove that the will is fake. Maya won't be able to claim the inheritance without a valid will. I've already gathered all the evidence needed. We just need to present it in court and let the justice system do its job. Thank you so much, Miss Reinhardt. I don't know what I'd do without your help. It's my pleasure, Lily. It's important to me that Jay's wishes are carried out as he intended. We'll get to the bottom of this and make sure that justice is served. I really appreciate it. When should we start the legal proceedings? I'll file the lawsuit tomorrow, and we'll take it from there. In the meantime, try not to worry too much. We have a strong case, and I'm confident we'll come out on top. Thank you again, Miss Reinhardt. You're a lifesaver.
Honey, please pick up the phone. I'm sorry about everything that happened. I know I messed up, and I regret it. I have nothing left. I'm completely broke, and I don't know what to do.
Olive, you slept with my sister. You're only texting me because Maya won't inherit anything. You're a two-timing liar.
Please, Lily, don't say that. I wish I could take back what I did, but I can't. Maya was just one big mistake. All I can do now is try to make things right.
Make what right, Olive? You could do that by staying away from me for the rest of my life. You disgusting jerk.
But I still love you so much. I'll do everything to make it up to you. It was just a big, terrible mistake.
I hope you love the street just as much because you're moving out of my house. I'm throwing all of your belongings on the street.
Wait, Lily, listen, let me explain. Just give me one more chance.
What the hell is going on, Lily? I checked my bank account and there's no inheritance money. What happened? Maya, I know what you did to Grandpa's will. I'm taking both you and Olive to court. What the hell? You can't do that to me. Oh, turns out I absolutely can. I can't stand you anymore, Maya. You're disgusting. Neglecting your grandpa's one thing, but how could you sleep with my husband? You dumb witch. You have no proof that that happened. You're just jealous because you're not as interesting and beautiful as I am. You know what? Nobody's gonna believe you. And you think people are gonna believe you? Of course they will. I've already started telling everyone. We know that you stole my money. I said that I trusted you and you betrayed me. Maya, you knew that Olive had admitted to sleeping with you multiple times, right? He what? Yeah, I can even send you the screenshots of his texts. The poor guy said you were just a big mistake. Wait, what? He's lying. I never slept with him. Then how'd you find out what happened at the hospital that day, Maya? You were with him. You were with him every time I couldn't contact both of you. You're disgusting to me. Don't you dare talk to me like that. No, don't you dare. I'll take both of you to court, and everyone will know who you truly are. Wait, Lily, let's talk this out. I'm done here. I quickly won the lawsuit. With so much evidence and the help of Miss Reinhardt, Olive and Maya have to pay me a whopping amount of over $30,000. Maya and Olive are both broke and have to move to a different city. They're no longer together and struggle to make ends meet. I feel a pang of sympathy for them, but thinking about all the things they did to me, I didn't look back. It was hard to get over the betrayal, but I soon have so many exciting things in life to look forward to. I then used the money from the inheritance and what I won from the lawsuit to open my bakery in honor of Grandpa Jay. The bakery soon became one of the most popular places in town, and I'm so proud of it. I'm sure that Grandpa would be so proud of the life I've built too.